Okay, let's see if I can go fishing real quick. I already see the one that's popping. Lotus seed. It's one. That's the one I saw this morning. One's any more in there that's popping. Did something eat them or something? Yeah, there was another one. I put it back where. I think that's what they do before they start to break open. See that sludge just got around it? Put it back down there. See that? I don't know. I gotta figure out how to make a good muck combination. I think, yeah, that's a different one. I think I put like 6 in here. And I got like 20. I don't know if that's good or bad. But like I said, I think that might be what they go through before they emerge. But so far I got at least 3. I think, yeah, that's emerging. So I'm gonna have some Lotus, which means I gotta figure out some mud. That don't look like cilantro to me. Look like it's faking the funk. That's the only cilantro that's done come up. Yeah, look like a weed. I guess the sage ain't gonna die unless this is last show before it say goodnight. I got some more planted. Hopefully it'll pop up. There's some type of pepper seeds right here. Serrano chili peppers I had. I think I saved them from the grocery store from like 2021. It might pop up. But I'm excited to see my little Lotus seeds popping off. I have to get in there and see what's going on. This thing does come on when the sun is out. I don't know how good that murky water is for it, or how often I need to clean it, or if I could put something in there that won't be toxic to animals. Probably just have to change the water out periodically. Or, yeah, I don't know. I know the little lava rocks and stuff purify stuff, but I don't know if this little fountain is going to push what need to be pushed for it to, you know, filter or whatever. I don't know. Guess it ain't too bad. Ooh, it's a lot of ants over there. They just told me about the little boric acid and sugar. I forgot about that. I might need to pop that off. But yeah, got some Lotus seeds blossoming. I had to go back to an old video. What is this? I just saw a little bubble go down. Somebody's sipping on some funk water. The water is tanking. You think that's a part of that, or a weed? Dare I? Yeah, I think if it was part of that, it would be attached. I think that's a weed. That's rose bush. I really do wish I would have put that right here. Why didn't I put that right here? I hope it's not stifled by rose. I don't know if it's just roots right there, if it just sent out a little whatever. Something ate that up. That's why I wasn't too messed up about it until this get established. I can't remember if this was blackberry or raspberry. I think it's blackberry. And raspberry over there. Apple still ain't popped off from the top, but it's popping, so it's gonna do what it do, I suppose. Potatoes doing what they do, grinding. This the other apple. I bet this the girl, because it's so it's been vigorous from day one. I got some mycelium coming too, just to inoculate the garden beds when I make them. What was I trying to say? Yeah, I think it's some different types of morels. I read it was like morels are hard to grow, and if you can figure out how to do it, let us know, and all this other stuff. Yeah, look at this. Squirrel them been out here. I think they're squirrel them. Just digging up, looking for stuff. Yeah. And I put, like I bought a thing of Canadian red wigglers and put them in that bed over there the last time I emptied out my compost out my refrigerator. And then the last time I emptied out my compost from my refrigerator, them worms is big and they up in there. So I was like, maybe I need to introduce worms into my bed too. So, cause this is like, it was started with woods and log and stuff. So yeah, I got some mycelium coming, some morel, and it's one other one, but it's not just morel. But I'm gonna add that in there, and then that way I have some mushrooms in there. And once these seeds like fully mature, I'm gonna pull all of those up and save my seeds. If I want to grow some more of this, I will. Pomegranate might get down, it might not. They're gonna put me some fresh water up in there. This is going down. I might have put some fresh water in the fountain and stuff too. Hey, what's up now, Miss Lee? Yeah, do that right there. Wait for them pods to mature. I probably wind up moving some of this basil, even though it's doing pretty good over here. And last time when it came up early, it was getting ate up. So something might be protecting it. I don't know. Might need to just leave it where it is. This thing right here, I think this the thing with the corkscrew root. Yeah, if it get established, it's a wrap. Oh, that basil already smell good. Dang. Man. Yeah, I think when I pulled up the basil last year, I just sprinkled seeds and everything. Like, well, when it pop up, I'll figure out what to do with it then. Now is that time. I don't like these little corkscrew things. If they get in there, boy, they hard to get out. Yes, ants on everything. I don't know if ants are like a super problem or anything, or if it's terrible. I know they're gonna work in the soil and stuff. I don't know. If they ain't red ants, I don't be tripping. But maybe I need to look over something. I don't know. Maybe I need to look into it and see how terrible it'll be. See, look at this ivy. Problematic, bro. Chamomile popping already. And I told this lady that ride the bus, if it was some chamomile out here, I'd pull it off. She been coughing on the bus for like the last 3 or 4 weeks. And I was like, say, man, like, do you realize you've been coughing the last 2-3 weeks? And like, yeah, she said she had GERD. I let her know. I was like, I'm not trying to talk trash or nothing like that. I said, but I know, you know, especially people with kids and stuff, because I ain't got none. You know, you be worried about everybody else. You don't even realize how long what you've been going through has been going on. And I'm the driver. I've been noticing. At first I was like, ugh, she coughing. And I was like, you know what? She has been coughing for a significant amount of time. That's what I asked her, do you smoke weed? She said, yeah. But she said she got GERD, and it said chew on ginger, drink chamomile tea. They said ginger helps the gut microbiome, and then the chamomile tea will help soothe the stomach. You know what I'm saying? So I said if I had some, so I guess I'd just come out here and pick these. And I can't put them in a jar because they won't be dried out yet. I need to try to find, I think I got some of that crinkle cut paper in there that they send you with your Amazon stuff. I could probably make a pouch out of that and put them in there. Yeah, I could do that. But yeah, other than that, I need to go change this water out, I think. You probably got to change it out periodically or refresh it with fresh water. Take some of it out, put fresh water in there. It's about to rain though. I don't know. But the Lotus, they seem to be doing okay. I guess they was waiting for it to warm up, but I was sure waiting to see if they was going to pop off, and they are. Oregano popping back up. Lavender popping off. I don't know what I need to do to this, because it is just, it's a monster. And I thought I had cut it down and trimmed it. And it's just finding different places to grow from. I don't know. I'll look into it, and then this fall, I'll do something with it. I ain't going to mess with it now. You hate for it to go through some traumatic stuff and it get too hot for it. Anyway, yeah, I have to come out here and cut some grass and stuff, even though they say these are cat's ears or cats or something like that. They say all of this stuff is good for something, but I'm just going to cut it this time until I figure out exactly what to forage and how to forage it, and I can be sure that I'm foraging the right thing. Boy, B-Bomb came back with a vengeance. This what was on it last time when it was real little and wouldn't grow. All of that right there. I got a little neem oil in there. I don't know if I need to do some or if I just need to pick these off because they powdery, or I thought it was because they wasn't getting enough sun, but now they bigger. Guess I'm gonna leave them alone, let them do what they do. They fought their way back this far. Lemon balm in there somewhere, getting crowded out by the OGs, man. It came in strong. Scarlet runner beans, snap peas, some plants, and I mean, you know, flower bulbs and crap that I planted. This the gummy berry. Both of them had flowers and stuff on it, but yeah, it's a wrap. Somebody's double cup that ain't doubled up no more. And it ain't doubled up no more. Ba-ba-bum. I guess that's it. Me and Squirrel and them just had a conversation outside. And at the end of the day, I realized that I need to tie that little thing up so the squirrel won't get caught in there. And I need to work on my aim because we don't want to just be injuring stuff. I guess that's all I got to say about that. But it won't go to waste. It's going to be fertilizer. You got to quit digging up my stuff. They don't have a natural enemy. We don't have coyotes out here. We don't have, you know, stuff that would eat that small mammal. So they run, and man, I'm thinking that's why all these trees are falling on people's houses and stuff. And, you know, they up in there, they digging holes in it. The tree fall, and it's hollow on the inside, and it's following people's house. And, you know, I don't know. Checks and balances, bro. You know, don't be in my attic. Don't dig in my garden. Like, some for me, some for you. But checks and balances, man. You're doing too much. Checks and balances. All right, anyway. Later.